Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem and Kakadash. Yahweh be the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shah be the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're looking at the end of Esau's kingdom, and like Yahweh Shah and the prophets prophesied that the end of their kingdom would end in a civil war-like manner. So the main ideal is these Edomites fighting against each other, like Revelation chapter 6. So they're going to be killing one another. And so that's how their kingdom going to be divided and then fall. Even a great city in Revelation 16 is talked about to be divided when it hit with those nuclear bombs. Or those nuclear bombs, Salakia. So pretty much now we're seeing that these Edomites is coming up with any excuse to try to change the laws to benefit them and their kingdom. And now the Lord, He's raising up trees of righteousness to pretty much put things back in order. And so let's get into these scripts to show that this nuclear war is coming. World War III is coming. And they're going to try to bring order out of chaos and cause chaos. So let's get Yahweh's words in Isaiah. Let's see here, Isaiah 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done. So in the beginning, He gonna tell you that a nuclear war is coming. In the beginning, He gonna let you know that nukes is gonna fly from one side of the earth unto the other. It says, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay. Now, we know in 54, the Lord talks about how He built the weapon that these men are building and creating. He's the one that created them, and so by default, He's creating these weapons. Okay, and so let's get a part that makes it clear. I kind of want to get into that Isaiah 34. That second. Well, let me get verse 1 and say, come near ye nations. So He's talking to the nations here, meaning mainly the Gentiles. Come near ye nations to hear and hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and His fury upon all their armies. So His fury is upon these armies of the so-called Gentile. He said He have utterly destroyed him. Now, let's see here. Where did I stop off? He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. So this is what He's going to do before these, this is what He's saying before He talks about dropping these nukes on people. Now Isaiah 34, I'm not gonna get into all of it, but it's talking about these nukes coming from heaven. Look at the beginning of verse 4. It said, "And all the hosts of heaven." See, all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved. Now, this host of heaven is talking about the stars. Look at the next sentence. It say, "And all their hosts shall fall down." So these are weapons that's in the sky, and they're gonna fall down. Look at verse 5. It say, "My sword shall be bathed in heaven." See, his sword is gonna be the one that's coming down, his weapon, and it's gonna be a nuclear weapon. Let's see here. Okay, we were going 54:16. It say, "But I have created the waster that bloweth the coals in the fire." Oh, Salakia. I have created the smith. See, the blacksmith is similar to whoever is creating a weapon in these days. They're getting a weapon uh, that's gonna have fire connected to it. It says, "And that bring forth an instrument for his work, and have created the waster to destroy." So these people just don't understand what the Lord is preparing. Look at verse 17 and say, "No weapon that is formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, says the Lord." So these weapons, these nuclear weapons, they was created to destroy the wicked. Let's go ahead and get that. Um, let's see, Ecclesiastes 30, 39:28. Okay, here it is. It started at 30. It says, "Teeth of wild beasts, scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction." Um, let's see here. It says, "Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood." So these things is created for the wicked. They the reason that the Lord got these men pretty much going in on the wicked and letting the wicked know to forsake his way and to turn back to the Most High. And those that don't, they gonna uh, be thrown into the lake of fire, pretty much. Now, it's another one. What in Proverbs 16? Oh, that song. I need Proverbs. Okay, let's see. Proverbs. What is it? Proverbs 16 and 4. Slovakia. Proverbs 16 and 4 say, "The Lord hath made all things for himself, yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil." So he's going to be getting these Edomites to kill each other while he's establishing the nation of Israel. And this is what the good news is about. That's the good news. Genesis, let's see, do I want something out of Genesis? Um, yeah, let me go ahead and get the classic. Genesis 23, but I meant 25, 23. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So look at verse 22. It says, and the children struggled in her with her womb. So these two nations was fighting from the beginning, and the Lord told us about it. And so when this war pop off, these are going to be some of the two major nations that's fighting each other. And so let's see here. We got Jacob and Esau fighting each other in the womb. And then Esau begs for a blessing. Let's get that in 27, 38 through 39. Now 38 say Esau lifted up his voice and cried like a baby. Then Isaac his father said, "You gonna get the blessing." But verse 40 gave some details. It says, "By your sword shall you live, and you shall serve your brother, and it shall come to pass when you have the dominion, you should not break his yoke from off your neck." So he was telling them not to break the yoke off his neck and try to run, and so this is the foundation scriptures on how these Edomites is gonna fight each other and be toting guns all around the place. Let's get another one. Salakia. Okay. This is Obadiah. Okay, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. See, this is what's going on. The day of the Lord is near all the heathen, and you can see Putin on the TV proclaiming how he's gonna use his nukes, and America saying they got their nukes ready too. And the day of the Lord is gonna be upon all the heathen, and it say, "As you have done, it shall be done to you, and your reward shall return upon your own head." See, then they gonna start getting treated like we were treated here for 400 years. Now, I guess I ended off with that Matthew 12:26. Starting at 25, it said, Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. For to Satan against Satan, it can cast out. Let's see here. Did I finish 25? That every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. If Satan casts out Satan, he is divided in himself. How shall then he uh, how shall then his kingdom stand? And you see, um, this is one of the strongholds that Russia got on America. They willing to use their nukes and their weapons, but America's sitting back acting like they got all the power. But they gonna find out who got the power when Russia shoot off these missiles. But it's a holocaust coming, and it's all aimed at America. Let's go ahead and get that. Revelation 16 and 19, it says, and the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came to remembrance of God to give him all your exceeding stuff. Okay. Salakia. Verse 16, it says, and the 10 horns which you saw upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. See, how is Babylon, America, going to be burnt with fire? Look at verse 12. It say the 10 kings you saw was 10 horns. So these 10 horns are kings, not horse. I mean, not, what do we call them? Uh, they're not just rocks or some kind of, what you call it, explosion. Salakia. Let me go back. They say the 10 kings should burn America with fire. That's how that Holocaust is going to happen. And Putin gives the okay to let off them nukes. And so they're going to try to put that device in your hand or your arm before the day's up. Salakia. So all through the scriptures, it talks about these nuclear war. And they're coming for America mainly. So this is the valley of the shadow of death. This is where it's always hot up to 10 o'clock. So if you feel something come out, make sure. Salakia. Let's say, will it be? So the answer is yes, and it's coming fast. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Yakakadash. Shalom.